If you're like this user over here who has a really bad credit score and asking, hey, how do we know how to up our credit score? This video is for you. Besides the old age cliche advice that's already out there, for example, don't get any more credit facilities, don't go to get credit card transfers to another credit card for points, don't keep applying for credit within the next 12 months, and then pay your bills on time, all that yada yada cliche advice. Add this on top to that and you'll 10x your credit score improvement. It's called a 30% credit utilization rule, and I heard this from a mate that works inside Equifax, the company that does credit reports for banks, and he's like one of the top execs, and he's like, hey Q, don't tell anyone. Of course I'm going to tell you because you're my peeps, right? I don't like to gatekeep information. So this is the 30% utilization credit rule. So what it is the 30% utilization rule. For example, you have a credit card CC that's got about a $10,000 limit, right? With Amex or whatever credit card provider you have, you try not to exceed the usage by 30%. So what's 30% of 10K? That's 3K, right? So 30% of 10K is 3K. So if you have a $10,000 credit card, you try not to exceed 3K of usage. Because apparently to him, well, the secret algorithm they have to determine your credit score is that if you are not exceeding 30%, well, it means you're not overly reliant on credit. And also you have the ability to manage to pay down the debt. But then a lot of you will be like, hey Q, I've sort of like over the 30% limit, and I don't have money to pay that down. What should I do? Well, here's another hack. It's a bit dangerous, but it's a good hack if you use it wisely. Say you have a 10K CC, just like this example, but in this scenario, you spent 40%, which is 4K balance of this card, and sort of you've been marked to be overly reliant on credit, which means you're bringing down your credit score. Well, what happens is, again, not financial advice, you can increase the limit to a 15K rather than 10K to 15K, not getting a new credit card, just going back to your existing provider, which doesn't affect your credit score, and go, hey, I want to increase my limit, boom. Therefore, your existing balance will be seen as 30% because 4K over 15 is less than 30%. In that way, you can hack the system for maybe about 3 months to 6 months before you apply for a home loan. And maybe then when you apply for a home loan, you got to reduce those credit card limits because 1K of credit card reduces about $10,000 to $15,000 of home loan limit. But during that time to prepare for it, to improve your credit score, you can do this slight hack. Obviously not financial advice, but just my humble opinion to you. If you've got a 4K balance, obviously try to bring that down. And when you increase the limit to hack the system, don't go spending more than you are spending right now. Don't be a douchebag. To quote Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man's uncle, with great power comes great responsibility. With great credit limit comes great ability to restrain and delay gratification. Jump in the comments, let me know whether this hack will work for you.